right, good morning, everybody. Let's get ready. Let's get started here. Starting off right now this morning, I am getting a short on RTY. Getting a short on RTY. So the short is coming in right now. Looking at let's see here. Profit objective on this is going to be 2040. 2040. And the good news is I think that we worked with Thinkorswim last night quite a bit, and I think we've got these alerts all fixed. So let's see if they hold today. But I think we've got it all figured out here. Anyway, that is my objective 2040. If we need the reverse, it's going to be 2055. 2055. All right, let me just go ahead and put the symbols up there for those that aren't familiar with the symbols. Okay, these are going to be the symbols. We're going to be trading the ES, which is the US 500, or the E-mini. We've got the Russell for RTY, YM, Wall Street 30, NQ, US Tech. We have GC for gold, SI for silver, CL for crude, NG for natural gas, and of course BTC for Bitcoin. Do not suggest that you trade all of these. Once again, if you are watching us on YouTube, do not attempt to make these trades. Keep in mind there is a delay in broadcast when it's going to YouTube and or Facebook. And there's more to our method than just taking these buys and sells. There's a lot more that you need to understand regarding these setups and the way that we enter and exit these trades. That is taught in our core package. And we will be looking for some core setups today too as well. Going to be looking for some core setups. All right, so I am going to get a 77 short. Getting a 77 short on a course setup on the Aussie US, a 77 short on the Aussie US. Once again, we do look for it to close below 77. These trades only last 5 minutes. We're trading a 5-minute binary. If you're going to be trading outright spot, it is going to be a different method of entry and exit. But we do like the ability to have limited risk, but we also know what our maximum loss and also our maximum profit is going to be on these trades. So big advantage when it comes to managing size. So anyway, 77 was that short. All right, RTY is the only thing that we have short right now. Continue to hold RTY with a profit. We're looking at a profit level 2040. Possible buy coming up on natural gas, getting a buy on natural gas. Natural gas, we're looking for it to hit a high of $49.95. That's going to be my profit target, $49.95. if I need to reverse, I'm going to go short at 48.45, 48.45. That would be my reverse. If I don't hit target, I would reverse and go short, take a short position. Nothing on silver, nothing on gold right now. Bitcoin, nothing. Okay, still short RTY, which is your E-mini Russell 2000. Still short. Right now, it looks like we may possibly get a lower opening on the Dow this morning. Going green on the RTY. Also, let me show you something over here. If you notice that my target, most of these trades we're going to be targeting anywhere between $50 to $150 per contract. So those are our targets. Typically, our targets are going to be somewhere in that range, between $50 and $150 per contract. And for those students that are with us, remember we do this broadcast is stream free for the first hour. And then after that, it's just for our members for the next 2 hours. So don't go away. We will continue on. Okay, still short RTY. We are still obviously holding on to that natural gas long, looking for a $49.95 target on that gas. Also for my students, if you're trading these targets, remember, just stick with one. You don't need to be trading all of them. If you like RTY, stick with RTY. If you like ES, your E-mini, stick with that. If you like gold, just wait for those setups. I do not recommend you trade all of them. You don't need to trade all of them. Trading one, you can make plenty of money. So I would focus on just one. Also, if you are in our live chat room, when I am trading at night, I do throw out some of these levels for you. We had a really good night last night on these levels. We had a beautiful short on NQ. I took a nice short on RTY. And RTY is getting another short this morning. So still short RTY with a 2040 objective. Still short, still long natural gas. Once again, for those just joining us, these are the symbols. Most of you are familiar already with the symbols. If I say ES, I'm talking about the US 500. RTY, I'm talking about the US small cap, Russell. YM, which is going to be your Wall Street 30. NQ, US Tech. Always think that it's better to trade these indices, the individual stocks, but this formula will work on individual stocks as well. Gold, GC, SI Silver, CL Crude, natural gas, MBT is Bitcoin, and also this is going to be my targets. These targets are typically going to make anywhere between 50 to 150. So that is the objective on the targets. So typically you get into a trade, I'm typically going somewhere between $50 to $150. NQ is going to be closer to 150. ES, RTY, YM closer to between 50 to 75. And that's on a per contract basis. So you don't have to put on many contracts to really have a beautiful day. All right, RTY is heading towards target. Get an actual short on the gold right now. I'm getting a short on the gold. Okay, my target on the gold is going to bring me down to, let's take a look. It's going to bring me down to 1930 on the gold. If I need the reverse on the gold, I'm going to reverse at 1939. Still short RTY, long natural gas. At this point, everything is green right now. We're green on natural gas, green on gold, green on RTY. RTY is closer to target.
Profit target hit.
Okay, profit target hit on gold. Exit gold for a nice little profit. Still long natural gas, still short RTY. Also, for those that were here yesterday, you know we had some trouble with the alerts with Thinkorswim. Anyway, I worked with them quite a bit yesterday. I think we got it all fixed. So if you guys are having trouble, once we stop this live broadcast, we can go through it in the live room. I'll show you how to fix that little issue. All right, starting off pretty nice. Hit a nice little target on gold. Now we're long natural gas, short RTY. We have any crude traders? I'm going to throw out a crude. Keep in mind the crude is probably one of the most volatile, but it is long right now with an objective of 102.25. I'll put it on there for you, 102.25 for the crude. Crude can be a wild animal. Be careful on this crude.
Profit target hit.
See, it hit it so fast. It hit it, and it triggered along and hit that target so fast. Anyway, so much for the crude. If you don't jump on that crude right away, you will lose it. All right, so just still short R2Y, still long natural gas. Would like to see a nice NQ trade today. I love those NQs. You put 2 contracts on, that's $300. Bam, just like that. So trading this method, it's you can make the dollars pretty quick, but also keep in mind it is a two-edged sword. You can also lose it pretty quick, so you got to be careful when you put these on. But what we found is my targets typically hit around 75% of the time. I think this week we've been hitting around, I think one guy told me I've been hitting around 80% or so. So most of my targets are getting hit pretty quickly and getting a few reversals here and there, but that's part of the game, folks. There is no guarantee every trade is going to be a winner. But the way this is designed that if you keep playing, you come out ahead. And I talk about that strategy. In that video I put together, how I predict these price levels with the Einstein formula. It's a really strong formula. No, it's not for sale. And nor I will not sell it. But the beauty is, if you're part of my my live chat, you will have access to these levels. And of course, with the course strategy, of course, you learn all the setups, learn all the patterns, learn how to trade the course setups. All right, so we're still waiting here. Watching ES for a potential buy coming up on ES. Watching ES. ES, of course, is going to be your E-mini. Still short R2Y, nothing on ES yet. Just gonna keep an eye on it. Looks like we could get a trigger here, but not yet. Still long natural gas. Natural gas is green. Now, the other approach you can use, it doesn't happen very often, so keep in mind that you're going to be missing a lot of trades. Is, let's say, for instance, we're short on this RTY, right? Trying to hit 2040 with an object, and our reversal would be 2055 if we don't hit target first. One thing you can do is, as you start to approach 2055, you can go ahead and take a short. That will lower your risk on the shorts, on the long side, right? So if you're short and you have a stop at 2055, let's say you're short at, I don't know, say you're short at 53, say, or 54. You're lowering your risk, but you're still going to go for that target of 2040. What I do not suggest you guys get in these trades and get out early. All right? Don't get nervous just because it was green and it's red. Stick with it. If you guys can't hold on to them, you don't need to be trading them. You will not come out ahead by getting out early on these trades. All right? You must hold on to it. ES just went long. ES is going long. My target on ES is going to be, let's see, 43.8625, 43.8625. That is going to be my profit target. If I need to reverse and go short, it's going to be 43.67 and a half, 43.67 and a half. R2Y and ES are going to be my two favorites. So you kind of have a little hedge going on, right? We've got a long on the US, on the ES, got a long on the ES and a short on R2Y. And don't think you can't make money on both sides, because I have seen that happen.
Profit target hit.
Profit target hit on ES, going to exit ES. Still long natural gas, still short R2Y. Watching for a reversal on R2Y. Still short R2Y, still long natural gas. Getting a buy on YM, getting a buy on YM. YM is going to be your Wall Street 30. Target on YM is going to bring us up to 343 even, 343 even. Reversal on YM, if we need the reverse, is going to bring us down to 341, 341.50. That would be our reverse sell if we don't hit target. Still short R2Y, getting close to reversing. Still long natural gas. Getting ready to reverse on RTY. long YM, long natural gas, getting ready to reverse and go long on RTY. Dow's down 165, down 170. Still short RTY. Still long YM. Possible reversal coming up on the Wall Street 30. Yeah, Terrence, I'll explain that to you later.
Reverse buy.
Reverse buy on RTY. RTY is going long. And let's see here. We are still long YM. Target on RTY is going to bring us up to 2060. 2060. And if I need to reverse, it's going to be 2045, 2045. Okay, we reverse went long RTY, still long YM, still long natural gas. New target now on RTY is going to be 2060. Once again, do not try to trade all these indices. Just to stick with one that you like. My two favorite are going to be the ES and the RTY. But they're all good. NQ's good. YM is good. Okay, still long the R2Y, still long YM, still long natural gas. All right, getting a buy on NQ. We are getting a buy now on NQ, which is going to be our US Tech. Target on US Tech is going to bring me up to 141.07.5, 141.07.5. Reversal on that's going to bring me down to 139.95. All right, so we're got several going on right now, so pretty much long in everything. We're long on the natural gas, we're long on the RTY, we're long on YM, we're long on NQ. Okay, I corrected, excuse me, I corrected the stops on the NQ. It's 140.80, 140.98 is going to be my objective. Reversal is 139.85 and a half. I'm not sure if that's what I said, but that is going to be the new levels. Still long RTY, still long YM, still long NQ. Once again, if you're not familiar with the symbols, these are the symbols. ES, which is going to be your E-mini. RTY is going to be your Russell. It's going to be your small cap. We got YM, Wall Street, 30, and NQ, US Tech. We have gold, silver, crude, NG for natural gas, and BTC for Bitcoin. Also, my targets typically are going to be somewhere in the area of $50 to $150 per target. US Tech getting close to target.
Profit target hit.
Target hit on US Tech. Still long RTY, still long YM. Still long natural gas. Dow slowly coming up, down 130, was down 170 something. Should help these indices start to come up a little bit higher here. Still long RTY, still long YM. Did take target on NQ already and ES. And still long natural gas. RTY approaching target. All right, for my students, let me know how you're doing so far. Shoot me some chat here. Let me know how you're doing. Green, red, how much you guys up? If you're down, let me know if you're down. Let me know what you're following. Okay. Nice, Terrence. Got it. Yeah, this R2, I think the RTY is going to be good for us. I like the pattern set up right now on this RTY. Nice, Owen. So you green, Owen? Nice, good job. Still long RTY, still long YM, still long natural gas. RTY approaching target. Nice, Bob, you're green. Good job. Real close to target here, guys, on RTY. 2060 is going to be target. We're sitting at 59.7. Got about 3 more minutes for the live broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. After that, continue on with my students. Those that are in the live chat room, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to continue on, obviously, for the next 2 hours. We'll continue to follow these knockouts. 59.7. It is so close. Still long YM. Still long natural gas.
Profit target hit.
Right, profit target hit on the RTY. Still long natural gas, still long Wall Street 30. All right, those on YouTube and Facebook, that's going to be it for this first free hour. We're going to continue on in our live chat room. For more information, a couple things. You can either go to my website, binaryprostrategies.com, and or you can go to my YouTube channel, binaryprostrategies.com, where you're going to see a lot of educational videos. You're going to see my 500-day challenge, where I traded live in front of my students. And that's it. Everybody have a great weekend, and students, stay tuned. For everybody else, good. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next week. Take care.